All right, going back to number 10. So number 10 says refer to the frequency table to answer the following questions. And the two questions are, what percentage of those surveyed purchases large and jumbo drinks combined? So large, if we look here at large is going to be a total of 74. Jumbo drinks is going to be a total of 70. So 74 plus 70, we want to add those two together, and we come out with 144. Now, we do have to divide it to get the percentage. So to find the percentage here, we divide that by 278. So 144 divided by 278, that's going to be a grand total of 0.5. Actually gives you 5.1. It rounds up to 5.2, which would be 52%. So for question A, you should have got the answer to this question to be 52%. Part B says what percentage of those surveyed. Now notice how it says those surveyed. That's out of everyone. It said the same thing here. That's how I need to use 278. Purchase small drinks in the spring. So small drinks in the spring, that would be 24. So 24 people purchased small drinks in the spring, but we want a percentage. So that's going to be 24, and it's out of everybody. So once again, we divide by 278. So 24 divided by 278 will give us 0.086. Betterwise rounded up to known as 9%. So you should have rounded it up to 9% for question D. Questions on number 10? Hope not. Should have been a pretty easy question. Let's go on to number 11. Number 11 is a really easy question. All you have to do is look at the dot plot and plot how many numbers you see. So like here for 0, you have 3 dots. Those 3 dots mean there are 3 zeros. So start by going 0, 0, 0. There's a lot of numbers here. That's why I'm going to write these small. Next I have 3 ones. So that's going to be 1, 1, 1. Next I have a lot of 2s. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to go 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 3s. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the 4s. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I've got 3 5s. 1, 2, 3. Then I've got 4 6s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I've got, holy smokes, some more 7s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It'd been funny if there was 7. So I've got 8 7s. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I've got 2 8s. Looks like I'm running out of space. I'm going to drop down below. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 9s. Once again, that would have been funny if it had been 9. All right, so we got 8 9s. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 9s. So that would be our list of data. So on the test, you're going to have a problem like this, and you're going to have to list all the data out. So just know how to list the data from the dot plot, and you should be good to go. So that's question number 11. Let's now look at question number 12. All right, question number 12. This is going to go to constructed response. So here's how I did it. This is just me. I took and I drew my X and Y axis. And what I called this was, since it was first cousins, I went ahead and just labeled it cousins. It's important that you have a title. And then I noticed that it listed all the students and how many cousins they had. So what I did was I figured out how many of each one I had. So like I looked and I saw that, oh, I have 1, 2 times 0 appears. So that means that's going to be my frequency, how often they appear. So this side I'm going to call frequency. And then on this side down here, I'm going to call that the number of cousins. Number of cousins. All right, so all I need to do from here is label my numbers. So obviously down here at the very bottom would be 0. Then I would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 being the highest there. And then I would need to label them all the way across. Now, since I do have a section called 0, I do have 0 cousins, then I'm going to start here with 0 cousins. Then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way out to 10 cousins, since that's the most cousins I have. All right, so when I look through my data here, I'll start with 0. So 0, I had 2. We already found that. So I go up to 2, and I'm going to draw a small bar for 2. For 1, looks like for 1, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cousins. So I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to extend this all the way up to 4 and draw my bar over 1. I kind of got a little wide there. I'll narrow it up in a second. For 2, I should have 3. So there's 1, 2, 3. Should have 3. So I'm going to come out here to 3. Like I said, I'm going to narrow it up there. So that would be for 3 for 2. All right, so for 3, I only have 1. So I'm going to do a bar for 1. For 4, I had 3. So I'm going to go back up to 3 for that. Then I have, after 4 cousins, I had 3 of those. So now 5, I have 2. So for 5, I'm going to go up to 2. Draw my bar. Should went a little wider there. So that would be for 4. For 5, I would have had 1. I'll take that back. Let's see. Let me double check this. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for 5, I only had 2. Okay, yeah, I'm good. So for 6, I'm going to have 1. And for 7, I'm also going to have 1. So I just do those at the same time. For 8, I'm going to go back up to 2. So for here at 8, I'm going to go back up to 2. And then for 9 and 10, I only had 1 person who had cousins at 9 and 1 person who had 10 cousins. All right, so that would be my histogram. I got everything labeled out. I went through and created my information. I could tell what type of data this is as far as skewed left, skewed right if I needed to. But since it doesn't ask me that question, that's all I need to do. So this would be construct a histogram for question number 12. The last question was question number 15, and it was in 4 parts. Part A said complete the two-way table. So we have 25 and 50. So if I subtract those two, I'm going to find 25. So 25 plus 25 gives me 50. 25 plus 20 is going to give me the 45 I need there. 55 plus 45 tells me this is 100. 100 minus 50 is going to be 50. So 50 plus 50 is 100. And then 50 minus 20 is going to be 30. So 30 plus 20 is 50. So that will give me all my different numbers for this problem. Now, once I've got that, I can then go to part B. Part B is just changing them all to percentages. So we want to take, since 100 is the biggest number here in the bottom right corner, that's going to mean we're going to divide everything by 100. And we're going to do it to all of these. Now, if it's a different number, of course, we're going to divide it by whatever number we have. But this one's nice because when we divide something by 100, it basically turns it into that number's percentage. So 25 divided by 100 is 25%. Same thing over here. 25 divided by 100 is 25%. Therefore, 50 divided by 100 is 50%. Same concept here. 50 divided by 100 is 50%. 100 divided by 100 is 100%. We've got 45 divided by 100 is 45%. 20 divided by 100 is 20%. 30 divided by 100 is 30%. And then the last one, 55 divided by 100 is 55%. So the percentages there are really easy to find as far as this problem goes. Now, once we get past this, we then have to answer question C and question D. And I think, yeah, my numbers are going to move on me here. So question C, we'll just talk about it. Question C said, find the marginal relative frequency for a person surveyed as blind. So we want to look at the total number of blinds here. So here's our blind category. Here's our total category. So for the total number of blinds, we're going to have a 55%. So down here at the bottom, answer question C, we're going to get a 55%. And then question D, I know we can't see it up here on the screen, but I'll go down to it in a second to put the answer. So question D said that the person surveyed is blind and female. So blind and female, we've got blind, we've got female. So blind and female would cross there at 30%. So if we wanted to, we could scroll up and put our answer. Our answer for that one would be 30. And that would be for question D. So hopefully this was a good review for you. Like I said, I hope it kind of helped you out. If you have any questions, feel free to email me or email your teacher. They'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. But like I said, it shouldn't be too bad of a test. Make sure if you're in my class, you study number 12 and 15. We'll be doing the constructed response tomorrow. And then we'll finish up with the multiple choice on Friday. So study those answers. Also, I would go in and study causation. That's not on this review, but causation will come up on one of the questions. So go back and study that homework page I gave you so that you are aware of what causation is. All right. Good luck on the test. I think you guys will do great if you study. So just make sure you put in some hard work and you'll be doing well. Like I said, last test of the year, so study hard and do well.